So what's up, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel here on March 3rd, a Friday. And in 2 days, we have AEW Revolution on a Sunday night. It's not the usual type pay-per-view for AEW because there is a main event Iron Man match, of course, with the AEW World Heavyweight Champion MJF. Facing challenger Bryan Danielson. One honestly would think, because of what we've seen in the past with Danielson, he does have the endurance to go on no problem for an hour and probably get more pinfalls on MJF. But to me, honestly, I think it's just too predictable. And I think MJF will probably pull out his ring, whatever he needs to do to end up winning this match. And like most matches like this, it usually, the last pinfall, it's usually a tie. And then with like a few seconds left, someone gets the last pin. And I'm thinking it probably will be MJF to retain. So that's it. That's a tough call for sure. Now let's go to a little bit of a lower situation. We got Jungle Boy going up against Christian Cage. To me, it's an I don't care match. I could care less who wins. Christian just comes back. They've had a feud going on for it seems like a year now, but Christian was injured and whatnot, and we haven't seen a lot of Jungle Boy, but it seems like Christian's been on the last couple weeks and sort of steaming up this match. Quite honestly, I don't know who's going to win, and I really don't care. We'll just have to wait and see what develops there. We also have the women's title on the line. The AEW Women's Champion, Jamie Hayter, in a three-way match against Saraya and Ruby Soho. I would really love for Hayter to retain, but I think Tony Khan's plans are it's going to be Saraya, and then somewhere down the road, maybe Saraya loses to Ruby or Britt Baker gets back involved in the women's title picture. I don't know, and it's just another one of those Tony Khan ex-WWE people that he sort of hand feeds them. You know, come on over. We'll give you something, you know. But I would like to see Hayter retain, but I do honestly think that Saraya will probably come out on top and become the new women's champion. I wouldn't have a problem if Ruby won, but I just don't see it happening, quite honestly. And we have the trios match. What we just saw on Dynamite this past Wednesday, the Elite come out with their theme song. And quite honestly, I'm getting tired of the screen going black. It lights back up. They're all laid out. And Brody King and Buddy Matthews and Malachi are holding the belts. They got the best of them. So, in my eyes, I'm honestly believing that the Elite will retain, because this is quite the standard in wrestling for pretty much all promotions. Whoever gets the last laugh usually loses in their next match. So, I'm going with the Elite to retain. Now, one thing that really bothered me on this past Wednesday's Dynamite was the Battle Royal Tag Team match. They were looking for the fourth team because it's going to be a four-way tag team title match at Revolution on Sunday. And, of course, the Guns are the tag team champions. The Acclaimed are in it. Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett are in it. And it was just sort of weird that Chuck and Trent weren't medically cleared. And this was after Orange Cassidy defended his AAC title, his All Atlantic title, against Big Bill, who seems to not do nothing in AEW. I don't even know why he left Impact, but he didn't do nothing there either. Go back to WWE and get Enzo back and join up with him. But anyhow, Danhausen speaks up and he says, well, we're part of Best Friends. And he looks to Orange Cassidy and he's hurt. He's got the tape all on his rib side and whatever. And he goes to Cassidy, we'll do it, right? And Cassidy goes, yeah. And it pissed me off for the simple fact Aussie Open was in that match. So wasn't the Kingdom, Taven and Bennett. Butcher and the Blade. There was a number of people. The Dark Order, who never get no recognition whatsoever. Top Flight. And Cassidy and Danhausen win. And I'm thinking to myself, well, the AAC title probably, well, as I know right now, is not on the line at Revolution. They got to get Cassidy on the show. I think this is totally ridiculous because you took a spot where two other young teams could have been involved in. And again, Tony Khan, poor choice, poor decision. And I will say this. If Danhausen and Cassidy come out as tag team champions, it's just getting me madder and madder and madder with AEW wrestling. It just really, really is. It sucks. Hangman Adam Page and Jon Moxley. Texas Death Match. Moxley will bleed. Page will bleed because Moxley bleeds in every match he does. I mean, he bleeds more often than he don't. In my eyes, they hand the world to Moxley too, another ex-WWE. And to me, it's just Hangman should win this match. And then a lot of people are saying, well, if Hangman does win, it's 2-2, and they'll wrestle again. It doesn't have to be that way. Sometimes I wonder of the thinking and the strategy by Tony Khan. I think he needs help in his booking area. And, you know, quite honestly, it doesn't need to be that way. It really doesn't. It's just like if Moxley wins, ex-WWE, you know what I'm saying? If Saraya gets the AEW women's title, ex-WWE. If Bryan gets the AEW men's title, ex-WWE. Now, the final match, Samoa Joe and Wardlow. You know, Wardlow's coming back. He's going after Joe for the TNT title. If Joe retains, ex-WWE. And then we got Will Hobbs next week on Dynamite facing the winner of this match. And I've been telling people all along, they got to start doing something with Will Hobbs. He's a great talent. They need to do something with him. They got a lot of good talent there. You know, you don't need to showcase all these ex-WWE people every week. And Jon Moxley, get a life. And, you know, you're in AEW. Start putting people over. And then there was rumors about Adam Cole. Didn't hear a damn thing. And if CM Punk shows up at the end of Revolution, I'm done with AEW because I'm just sick of him. I'm sick of the trouble he caused, and I just will not put up with it. So here you have it, the Iceman on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel on this Friday, March 3rd. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy Revolution on Sunday. The Iceman V2013 YouTube channel will be talking about other things in the next couple days. See y'all next time.